Another round of Murphy's Law, guys. I go out to the carport to have a cigarette. Apparently, I live in a big metropolis of Seattle or Portland or San Francisco instead of a small rural town in the middle of Eastern Oregon. I go out to my carport away from sight of my front door. The only way they can enter is if they were to enter from the left-hand side. They came into my house, got into my wallet, took the receipt, the archaic receipt that is not entered into a computer, that I spent and for a set of records I had to spend $10 to get. It is amazing how this happens on the eve of trying to get my identity back. It's amazing how a small rural town can become so aggressive. Even the police. This is a bit discriminatory, and it feels a bit like Laramie. I'm going to say it. I don't go into other people's homes and steal from them. I do not try to cut apart people's lives. I just want my identity back. That's my birthday. I was born on that day. My name, my birth certificate. And if anything were to go wrong with my housing application, I need that original back. And now they're taking money again because they sold my birth certificate. And I'm not supposed to feel upset, but yet this is mental health issues. How can dealing with a strangulation that has gone, investigation that has gone on for almost 4 weeks now, not following the protocol prescribed by the state of Oregon in regards to the statutes for strangulation, and now the police single-handedly wasted 72 hours without even my help. And now, the receipt, I have to spend another $10. Another $10 to get that receipt, to get those records back. Stealing money, gouging people. When they could have just given me the instructions to the courthouse the first time, or given me the paperwork the first time around. Instead, we waste resources, which then is car exhaust, which then leaves us with no icebergs to even sink this ship. They did this before in Miami, so now we're in Miami. They've done this before in Mexico. I've had enough. I'm calling out and I'm saying Laramie. Boys don't cry, Laramie. And if this goes missing, they have donated my body to science for mental health, to cut apart my brain and use it to help other people. Or they're just going to let me freeze to death, so then I become donated to medical science. I have too much debt to do anything, and yet they continue to take more money that I cannot afford to have taken. They think it is okay for my accounts to be hacked, tax information to be stolen, birth certificates, social security numbers, copies of my identity. They think it's okay for me to be strangled, things stolen. They think it's okay to open child welfare cases just because I put balloons on a grave. I call discrimination.